Hi, so welcome back to the next episode. I think this is, I don't know which episode it is, but maybe five of my pregnancy journey with fibroid. So today I'll be taking you through the birth journey. So to God be the glory. On when I was 34 weeks, 35 weeks gone, I had another crazy episode of pain. I'll put the video right here. I had another crazy episode of pain that was so bad, like bad. And that day was the day the doctor decided that, okay, at this point, we might have to like manage for another 2 weeks. So when I was 30 weeks and some days gone, I started, I think 30 weeks, 36 weeks, 5 days gone. I started vomiting blood. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what happened. All I knew was I threw up is blood. So I don't know. I just knew I was vomiting blood and I didn't go to the hospital. I waited till the following day because I had an appointment the following day. When I got there the following day, they said, okay, that is not normal. We already have too much on ground. And that day they asked me, do you want to go home? I said yes. They did blood works. They tried to monitor the baby. In fact, on that baby monitor, maybe monitoring is like 20 minutes, we're done. But that day I spent like 2 hours because they said the breathing was not, when they do it, the thing will print out, they will look at it. They said is not regular the way it's supposed to be like. So they gave me high. They said maybe baby sleeping, so the breathing was not the way it's supposed to be. So that day it took like 2 hours before the nurse said, okay, I think at this point it's okay. They asked me if I wanted to go home. I said yes. I didn't know anything was happening and I just left. If they had told me that, okay, you can't go, you have to be here, I would have stayed, right? Then the following day, the doctor, I just got a call from the doctor's office that I need to come. So, yeah, the doctor's office is not the same thing as the hospital, even though they have office in the hospital, but they have their own like office. So I went to the doctor's office and she was like, I just got the results from what they did at the hospital yesterday. We have to take out this baby this weekend. I was on a Friday. So I went on that Friday. She was like, tomorrow morning, Saturday, you have to be in the hospital. So that day, that Friday, she was like, she called me into her office so that she can do service ripening. But my BP was too high that she can't do anything. Saturday morning, the pain came back. But I was supposed to go to the hospital in the afternoon, but I had to go in the morning because of the pain. So when I got to the hospital, they were like, see, we don't want to give you anything again at this point. Like, you've tried. So we are just going to allow you go through this pain without medication. Maybe that one will help in opening up the service. No, the pain did not open nothing. It didn't open anything. So I was just there. I was on admission there. This was me when the pain subsided. I was looking okay. So I was there dancing like I'll be fine. Then around I think 5 p.m. I had some food, just a bit, and then around 7 p.m. everything changed. Everything changed, and all I could say is, God help me. God help me, because I couldn't explain what was going on. So I pressed the bell, the nurse came, and she was like, do you need anything? I said, I'm having chest pain. The moment they had chest pain, they run. I just saw nurses bring my gynae came, like nurses, they were running, pushing this, bringing that. I was so scared. And in less than 5 minutes, I couldn't feel my whole body. I could talk, but I couldn't feel anything. So they kept asking me, can you feel your leg? What can you feel? Which part of your body can you feel? I said, I'm not feeling anything. I'm not feeling anything. And, they brought the ECG machine, the mobile one. They brought it, checked my heart. They started passing different drip. So I had this, I don't know what that thing is called. This cannula they put on the hand that has two heads, so they could pass two drip on one hand, two drip on the second one. They gave me an injection. I don't know what was happening. All I knew was I could talk. I could see them run around, but I couldn't feel my body. I just knew that I have stuff for my body. Like they placed different monitor here. This BP machine is there. The baby monitor was there. This one was there. And I asked them, can you take out all this gadget on my body? They said no, because they have to know how the baby is doing. So at this point, they can't take it out. That went on for like 45 minutes. I got scared. I was like, God, just give me this chance. Please, just give me this chance. So when after like 45 minutes, I just started vomiting. So they will bring bowl, I'll vomit, they will take it away, they will bring another one. Those nurses, God bless you. Then they put maybe it's towel, I don't know. They shall put something inside very cold water. They place one on my head, one on my feet, one on my hand. Like they just place it round. After vomiting like 3 different rounds, everything subsided. I felt better a bit. And before that happened, they already did the catheter head something. So they insert the catheter like a catheter balloon. Yeah, it was a catheter balloon. It's for it to open up the cervix before they can do the medicated one. At this point, my BP was 180, 120. And I was there. Everything was just blah blue. Like everything everywhere, blah. I'm so grateful to God that I'm standing. I'm grateful to God that I came out, I didn't have terrible complications. So after that episode that lasted for like an hour, they had to give me catheter for peeing now. They said I can't be out of that bed again until the baby comes out. So they took me off food, off fluid, off everything. I couldn't take anything. And because my BP was no longer responding to any medication, they had to place me on magnesium something just to relax my whole body. At this point, I was 100% tired. 100% tired. I couldn't do anything again. I was just there. I'll play something on my phone, just waiting. Hoping, praying that everything goes well, When they placed the catheter balloon, they kept coming back. You're supposed to be feeling pain. I said, no, I'm not feeling anything. The nurse said, no, you need to feel pain. I think the reason why I didn't feel the pain was because my body has experienced so much pain that I couldn't feel that particular one at that point. So they were like, if you are not feeling pain, if you are not feeling pain, it means you are not dilating. You're supposed to dilate, like your cervix is supposed to open. But I didn't feel any pain until morning. I still didn't feel pain. So the nurse came back and was like, okay, let's take out the my gynae came and they check my BP was still high up there. You know, I didn't know that I already had protein in my urine, all those things that is related to eclampsia. I already had all of them, like all the signs. That was why everybody was running when I had chest pain and I couldn't feel my body. So in the morning, they had to take out the catheter balloon because I wasn't feeling pain. They were like, you were supposed to feel pain. You did not feel any pain. At this point, we have to take it out. So they took it out. Fortunately, my gynae came and checked and was like, oh, you're actually dilating. You're almost 5 centimeter dilated. Oh, that's good, right? So they now said, okay, at this point we have to do the medicated inducement now, and they had to use oxytocin. They need something that work fast and the baby can come out fast and everything will be fast, 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 fast like that. So they gave me the oxytocin and I did not feel anything. I've seen people that take oxytocin, they feel they say, I'm running mad, is this? No, I didn't feel anything. Then the gynae came and asked, do you want epidural? I was like, I'm not in pain, so I don't need epidural. She went and came back and she was like, oh, are you sure you don't need epidural? I'm like, I'm okay. I'm not feeling pain. I don't need epidural. She went and I don't know. I think the nurses that were with me were the one calling her because I don't know why she kept calling her. She came back the third time and said, this time I'm not asking you. You are taking epidural. So before I knew it, anesthesiology was already there. The nurse I was supporting was there. They were like already doing everything. I'm like, oh. So she now said, the reason why we are giving you this, your BP is going up. Even though you are not feeling the pain, your body is reacting to it. She said, we have enough complications already. We don't need extra. So you need to take this epidural because we need your body to be as relaxed as possible. They gave me the epidural. In less than 20 minutes, I was fully dilated. So the nurses said, don't push. We have to wait for the doctor to come back. The doctor was doing CS, so I had to wait for the doctor to come back. Even with epidural, when it's time to push out that baby, oh God, I felt the pain. Like I felt that pain. I felt that pain. So when the doctor came and it was time to push, I was too weak. I was too tired. I couldn't push the baby. I was just there. So they were the one looking at the monitor telling me, push. I'll try. They just kept talking, Yomi, you can do this, you're strong, you are this, you are that. The gynae stood there, all the nurses were just trying to encourage me. But it's not because I didn't want to push, it's because I was exhausted. I was like, I've used all my battery life to zero. So the baby was hanging in between the head. The head was hanging between. I couldn't push her out. And the doctor said, can we cut? I said, please cut, cut and bring out this baby. So they had to cut. Then they assisted the baby to come out. When the baby came out, what happened after? I don't know. I was just there, just eyes wide open, and that was it. So they were the one doing every other thing, taking care of the baby, cleaning me up, doing all those things. This 24 hours was like 500 years, because what I went through within that 24 hours. When I see video of Code Blue nurses, doctors running, that was my first experience, and it was not a funny one. You know, you are there, you can feel your body, like your whole body. You can only see and talk. After the delivery, I spent extra 6 days in the hospital. I'll leave that to the next episode, because I thought when the baby comes out, that would be like, I'll be fine. The following day or 2 days after, I'll go to my house and everything will be okay. No, everything was not okay. Everything was not okay. Then phase 2 of the journey began. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget, if you're on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. On TikTok, on Facebook, and Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, and I want to say this before I go: to all the nurses, all the doctors, God bless you, because I had amazing nurses that stood with me, that took care of me. All the doctors that I had to see, all the specialists, I think I saw about 4 specialists for different things. All of them were so amazing. They were encouraging me. You can do this. You can do this. We trust you. We believe in you. You know, even though I was looking like nothing to write home about, even though I was dry, even though everything was looking like everything was not working in my favor, they were there. They were super supportive. Thank you. Thank you to all nurses, all doctors in maternity, especially those ones in maternity and delivery. God bless you. To the pediatrician that took care of babies. Like, God bless you. You guys are the best. You guys are amazing. Like, you guys are amazing. Thank you. This episode is a bit long, I know. After birth, what happened? I'll gist you that in my next video. Peace out.